11 is Nigel Buckley, number 17 Albert Malai, and number 19 is Jordan Spence. For Cambridge United, under coach John Morgan, he also makes one change from last week's match against Guelph. Number 50, the goalkeeper, is Predrag Jovicic. Number 4, Evan Antolcic. Number 11, Adam Shake. Number 12, Tristan Greenidge. Number 14, Callum Heimbecker. Number 16, Kyler Monterosso. Number 17, Noah Medeiros. Number 20, Patrick Brousseau. Number 47, Nicholas Antolcic. Number 77, Elliot Dell. And number 21 is Luca Romano. He comes in to the side today in place of Christian Ferraro. So those are your starting 11s. It's a partly cloudy day, 25 degrees. There's a slight risk of a shower later this evening. Hopefully we'll stay dry during the course of the match. Just bring you up to date on other OPL results this weekend. On Friday, Masters FA scored a 2-1 win over Waterloo United. Whitby and North Mississauga played to a scoreless draw, while yesterday Windsor City, as a result of their 3-0 win over Pickering, took over top spot in the division. Inter Toronto and FC London played to a 2-2 draw. So the significance of those results, as I mentioned, Windsor City moving back into first place in OPL 2, 2 points ahead of Masters, 4 points ahead of Waterloo, and now a full 6 points ahead of these two sides here tonight, who each have a game in hand. For those that are new to the Ontario Premier League, OPL 2 was previously known as the League One Ontario Championship Division. It's a single table format with the first place team earning promotion to OPL 1, while the second place team enters a promotion relegation playoff with the team in second last place in OPL 1. The team that finishes last in OPL 2 standings is relegated to OPL 3. And there is one other OPL 2 match on tonight. It is just kicked off as well. That is Guelph United against Hamilton United. That match poses no significance to the standings. Both teams are in the bottom half of the table. And as we pick up the action, Cambridge in possession. And it'll be a throw-in deep in the defensive zone. Azeredo moving it ahead, played across to the captain Traore. Now out wide on the left, the cross comes in, keeper under it, punched, headed on and over top of the goal. That came from Stelio Katsoris, number 7. Johnny on the spot, but he just missed hitting the target. And so the Borough FC coming oh so close in the opening moments of the match. Off of Buckley. It's kept in play on the far side. Through the middle for DeRogan. And that ball goes out of play. Throw in to Cambridge. As I mentioned, the league's top scorer is on the pitch tonight. That's Nigel Buckley. Number 11 for the Borough FC. He has 18 goals on the season. He led the OPL with 25 goals for Whitby last season. So he's well on his way to adding another scoring title, this time with a different team this season. Had a chance to speak to Andrew Ornock, the Borough FC's founder and president, who let me know that a number of the Borough's B team players are available today. In fact, 2 are starting. That's Liam Janiki Zabayos, who is the goalkeeper. And just a note on him, he was selected to the OPL 2 Team of the Week this past week for his performance last week and keeping a clean sheet against Windsor City. Santiago Di Bueno is the other B team player who's in the starting lineup today. Gabriel DeRogan, number 5, is another player who started the season in with the B team, but has played a good portion of the 2026 season with the first team. So the Borough FC getting contributions from a number of players who have been called up and providing the depth for this squad as they challenge for promotion to OPL 1. One or 2 noticeable absentees for the Borough are defenders Ryan Silverstein and Rex Kubina, not available for the team this evening. DeRogan moving it to Jordan Spence. Back across for Albert Malai. Crossfield ball meant for Buckley. Good takedown. This is Azaredo. Ball played ahead and just beyond the pace of Jordan Spence. It's essentially a 4-3-3 for Borough FC, with Jordan Spence the target man, Nigel Buckley wide on the right, Stelio Katsouris wide on the left. Here's an opportunity for Buckley, who's breaking into the box, trying to chip it over the keeper, but a good save from Predrag Jovicic. Came out to cut the angle, blocked the shot with his body. Crossing attempt, flicked on, and it's off a Cambridge player and into the arms of the keeper. Cambridge keeper has gone to ground. I don't know if that shot block just a moment ago has caused an injury or some discomfort as the trainer comes out of the field to take a look at him. Talking about the top scorer for the Borough being Nigel Buckley. The top scorers for Cambridge are Matthew Travato, who starts this game on the bench, along with Nicholas Antolcic, both with 8 goals. And It's interesting to note there's a brother combination on Cambridge. In fact, Nicholas's brother Evan Antolcic is a central midfielder and player with Conestoga College who was actually named the 2025 OCAA Player of the Year. So good to see Predrag Jovicic back up on his feet. And ball sent deep into the Borough defensive zone. Now sent towards Katsoris. And really the Cambridge defender had no choice but to put it out of play. It's quickly thrown in. Katsoris with Mohammed making the run inside. Crossing attempt is headed, and it will be a throw-in from the far side, close to the corner flag. Should mention another distinction as far as the OPL is concerned. Christian Ferraro of Cambridge United, who is unfortunately not in the lineup today, but he was selected to the OPL Team of the Week last week alongside the Borough FC keeper. Cambridge player stumbling to the ground, trying to clear it, having a difficult time getting it out of the box. Finally they do. And break is on, but a good tackle there. Ferrell Francis coming across to win the tackle. DeRogan back to Francis. Trying to open it up here for Traore. Good challenge from DeRogan, who won the ball cleanly. Plays it out wide to Mohammed. Katsoris ahead of him. Mohammed trying to dribble his way past the Cambridge player. Crossing attempt, Katsoris. And is a good save from Jovicic, who just cut the angle down. Once again, going to ground. And now there's a Cambridge player upfield looking to need attention. I think it's just an equipment problem. We're talking about individuals being recognized. The Cambridge defender Callum Heimbecker, number 14, was chosen as one of July's OPL Men's 3 Stars of the Month. The 21-year-old played every available minute and helped Cambridge win 4 of 5 matches during the month, including victories over direct rivals Windsor City and Masters. So congratulations to Callum Heimbecker. Ball flicked ahead. Borough under some pressure, but they managed to clear across the halfway line, and it's all the way back to the keeper. Not kept in play, so it'll be a throw in to Borough FC. Just approaching the quarter-hour mark. Still no score between the Borough FC and Cambridge United in the penultimate match of the season for both these teams, as they both chase promotion to OPL 1. As mentioned, it's a tight race atop the OPL 2 standings, with the Borough and Cambridge at 36 points, are 2 behind Waterloo, 4 behind Masters, 6 behind Windsor, who leads the league with 42 points at the moment. And after today, all 6 of those teams will have played 21 matches with 1 left to play. As the ball sent forward by the Cambridge captain. Played across the back now. This is Evan and Tolchich. Played ahead, but just too long for the Cambridge player. Good ball through the middle, tap back, and the attempt there from Antolcic is over top of the bar. But a good, quick, rapid movement from Cambridge to set up that scoring opportunity. First shot for Cambridge. Through the middle, but a good clearance there from Azeredo. Throw into Cambridge United. It's good to see fans still filing into Birchmount Stadium. Another good crowd on hand, as has been the case for most of the season here. The Borough FC is really established itself within this community and brought a lot of community organizations together, and a number of youth organizations has really rallied this community that has been really crying out for a semi-pro club in the Ontario Premier League, and this is their third year of operation. They have 3 other teams competing in the Ontario Premier League in 2026. We spoke about their B team currently in OPL 3 Northeast Division. They also operate 2 under 20 teams in both the Northeast and Central divisions. That's a far cry when they came in as an expansion team in 2024. Challenged for promotion last year, just missed out in the playoff match, and have had another strong season in OPL, as has Cambridge United. This is only their second year of operation after joining the league last year, and they've put together a formidable season as well.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Free
just
kick
a reminder
called
that the beer garden
for
is
Cambridge
hosted by
United.
Lost Craft Brewery at the south end of the stadium. Also, as tonight is our last home match of the season, all official Borough FC gear is 10% off.
Approaching the 20-minute mark. Still scoreless here at Birchmount Stadium. Kick comes in, it's deep into the box, it's headed across the box, headed right back and off Mohammed and out for a throw-in deep in the Borough defensive zone. And it's going to be Elliot Dell to take this throw. It's a long one. It's at the near post. It's headed up and away. Edge of the box back to Dell. Trying to get past Mohammed. He does. And the shooting attempt, he's off of Jordan Spence. Back to defend for the Borough. And it'll be another throw in from virtually the same spot as before. And it'll be Elliot Dell once again with a long throw. Right to the middle of the box, headed up and out once again. Shooting attempt there was flubbed by the Cambridge player, and Borough will send it long. It was Nigel Buckley trying to take advantage of the fact that Jovicic, the keeper, was well off his line, but there was no lift on that ball. It's played back to Jovicic. Once again, a ball played too long and easily collected by Liam Janiki Zabayos. A couple of Cambridge players getting in each other's way, and they're going to give up the throw-in. Mohammed wants to take it quickly. He's going to wait for his colleagues to come forward, then takes the throw back towards Malai. Francis coming forward. Buckley. Dispossessed. Played ahead. It would have been an offside as the Cambridge player was well in advance. Rogan went under Francis. Spence. Malai. Long ball intended for Mohammed, but it was beyond his reach. Midway through the first half, still no score. Alf DeBlasis with you on this comfortable evening at Birchmount Stadium in Scarborough as we bring you the action between Borough FC and Cambridge United, and it will be a corner, first of the game for Cambridge United. Swinger coming, headed on and out the other end, off the head of Albert Malai. So it will be Elliot Dell in that familiar spot for the throw-in. Once again, a deep one, headed out, not quite out, now it is. Just to the edge of the box, the shot comes in. There was a slight deflection, but Janiki Zabayos did well to collect. Francis back to Traore. He's wearing the captain's armband today for Borough FC. Good pass forward to Katsoris. One-on-one with the defender, plays the cross in. It was intended for Spence, but Cambridge clearing the danger. DeRogan, nice spin to get away from a defender. Chipped ahead. Meant for De Bueno. Played back to the keeper, flicked on. Rogan. Pass intended for Traore was intercepted. De Bueno trying to play a 1-2 there with Spence. Didn't come off. And it's a throw into Cambridge from the far touchline. Minutes into this match, there's a collision right at midfield, and it will go the way of Cambridge. Free kick to the visiting team. forward. It's intended for Medeiros. Out of play, but it's a throw in to Cambridge. And it won't be Elliot Dell this time. He's taken his place at the opposite side of the field. So Cambridge moving in. The effort was just off the mark. Once again, coming off the foot of Evan and Tolcic. Spence ahead to Muhammad. Recovering there is the Cambridge player, number 17, Noah Medeiros, who is fouled on the play. So he wins the ball and wins the free kick. Good recovery. Elliot Dell, who looks like he'll be taking most of the set pieces. Azeredo, long ball for Buckley. Nice move to get past the defender, and there's the goal for Nigel Buckley. Number 19 on the season for the OPL 2's top scorer, and he opens the account for Borough FC in the 28th minute. And he just picked the pocket of the Cambridge defender, sidestepped him, and sent the ball to the far corner of the net. And Borough FC are on top 1-0.
Goal scored by number 11, Nigel Buckley. Yellow card issued to the Borough FC, number 11, Nigel Buckley, in the 28th minute.
And thank you to our public address announcer, Shane, who informs us that Nigel received a yellow card for maybe excessive celebration. I'm not entirely sure why, but he goes in the book. So as we approach the half-hour mark, Borough FC have found the opening goal of the match. And it comes off the foot of the division-leading goal scorer, Nigel Buckley, number 19 on the season. Ball played across. And Elliot Dell going to collect it. The Borough FC defender got his boot high, and there was some reaction from the crowd, but no call from the ref. Play continues. We're talking about Cambridge United being an expansion club. Last season, they're operating 4 other teams in the Ontario Premier League in 2026. They have a women's team in OPL 2, a men's team in OPL 3 Southwest, a women's team in OPL 3 Southwest, and also a men's team in OPL under 20 Southwest, as Yannick Zabalos stepping up there for the save. Kapsouris to Spence. pitch coach John Morgan before the match, who tells me his team is pretty much at full strength. They have a number of players who go to school locally in the Kitchener-Waterloo region, the University of Waterloo, 10 players in fact. So we have a full strength squad as Elliot, or rather Medeiros, making his way forward and winning the throw-in. His attempted pass back to Medeiros was picked off. But here's Antolcic sending it right back in. That's Evan Antolcic. Free kick in favor of the Borough. Here's a ball through the middle. He's onside, and he has put it into the back of the net, and that is Nicholas Antolcic on a nice feed. Broke through just at the right moment, and one of the leading scorers on Cambridge United, Nicholas Antolcic, has equalized, and that goal gives him the goal-scoring leadership now with Cambridge on 9 goals this season. So, 33 minutes into the match, we're level at 1, and here's a great run from Evan Antolcic, and there it is at the back post, but it's offside. And I think it was once again Nicholas Antolcic who tapped it in, but he this time was a step beyond the back line. So fortunate for Borough FC that they don't concede 2 in 2 minutes. Played ahead now for Monterosso. Medeiros won there nicely by his opposite number, Malai. Suspense. Katsouris. Antolcic with the ball forward. Just too long for Medeiros, and Niki Zabayos takes a return pass, has to rush the kick. It's beyond Buckley. Elliot Dell turning with it. Good tackle won there by DeRogan. Forward for Dell. Elliot Dell trying to turn in from the left wing. Good cover there from Jacob Azaredo. We'll just see the ball go across the end line. Goal kick in favor of the Borough FC 35 minutes into the match. 1-1 between the Borough and Cambridge United. Katsouris. Ball chipped ahead to Buckley. a favorable bounce, collects it, played across to Mohammed. Cross comes in, Buckley, and it's in! And there it is. Not sure if it's going to be scored an own goal, but it did come off the foot of Nigel Buckley once again, who puts Borough back in front. And if he does get credit for this, it will be goal number 20 on the season for Nigel Buckley. And some of the Borough FC affiliate youth players coming out on the field to celebrate with Nigel Buckley. And he has been a prolific scorer all season, and showing why once again with a brace tonight here against Cambridge United.
Ladies and gentlemen, just a reminder, please do not enter the playing field if a goal is scored. Once again, please do not enter the playing field if a goal is scored.
So we'll see if Cambridge can respond. They did quickly after Borough's first goal, as we see a Cambridge player on the ground. I think may have taken a ball flush in the face, and the trainer is quickly out to take a look at him. And while we have a moment, we'd like to acknowledge the proud partners of the Ontario Premier League, the Cruyff Institute, educating the future leaders of the soccer industry. Gatorade, rehydrate, replenish, refuel. One Soccer, the home of soccer in Canada. Follow your favorite OPL alumni as they compete in the Canadian Premier League, the TELUS Canadian Championship, and with our Canadian national teams, all exclusively on One Soccer. MSA, Major Sports Analysis, delivering the data behind the game. Every men's and women's OPL match is powered by MSA Insights, with performance features and data-driven spotlights shared across OPL and club social media channels. Voigt is the official ball of the Canadian Premier League and the preferred match ball of the Ontario Premier League. Hummel, the official apparel supplier of the OPL. The Canadian Premier League, our game, our country, our league, and Ontario soccer, encouraging us all to play, inspire, and unite. Under 7 minutes to play now in the first half. Here comes a cross from Cambridge. Medeiros chasing it down. It was kept in play as the Borough FC player slid onto the warning track. Here's Medeiros cutting in. Holding on to possession. Now he's dispossessed. And it's sent out of play. And there's a Borough FC player going to ground now with his hands to his face. Appears to be Tariq Mohammed, if I'm not mistaken. It is number 3 for Borough FC. And the referee indicating there's no need for the trainer to come on the field to play, as Mohammed is back up to his feet. Throw-in is taken to Evan Antolcic. Plays it to the back post. It's cut in, and it's into the back of the net once again. But once again, it is called offside from the assistant referee here on the near side. So Cambridge has had the ball in the back of the net 3 times now, but only 1 is counted. That came in the 33rd minute off the foot of Nicholas Antolcic. Traore wearing the captain's armband today for Borough FC. DeRogan. Francis. Buckley, 2-goal performer today. Francis just keeping it away from the Cambridge player, and the long ball is played back to Jovicic. And Cambridge turning it over. Now, another opportunity, and here's a chance right from the halfway line as Nicholas Antolcic tried his luck, but Janiki Zeballos was attentive. We're into the final 5 minutes of the first half. It's Borough 2, Cambridge 1. Medeiros back to Brousseau. Heimbecker. This is Callum Heimbecker. Brousseau. Heimbecker again. And he will have no choice but to go back to his keeper, as Cambridge will recycle the ball out from the left flank. Now it's a long ball forward from Jovicic. Mohamed first to it. DeRogan ahead to Spence. Gets it played back. Acevedo. Bueno. And that ball will be collected by the Cambridge back line. And once again, the keeper, Predrag Jovicic, has gone to ground, and there must be some kind of physical ailment he's dealing with, as the trainer is back out once again to take a look at him. That's the second time in the first half that he's gone to ground. It looks like he's favoring his left leg as he's taken his boot off. He's taken both his boots off, and looks like they're going to be forced into a goalkeeping change. So this will force backup keeper James Ramsey into the game in place of Predrag Jovicic. Not sure exactly what the concern is with the keeper, but John Morgan having to go to his bench in the latter moments of the first half, and it's not for an outfield player, but for a goalkeeper. So in the final minute of the first half, James Ramsey comes into the match for Cambridge. Fourth official about to display
in the 45th minute.
The amount of added time. It will be minimum of 3 minutes of added time.
Coming into the game, number 22, James Ramsey.
So we'll see if that goalkeeping change will have any impact in this match. Meanwhile, the Borough have a free kick taken short. Now Mohammed. Nice footwork to maintain control. Set up for Buckley. It's off the bar. And it is off, in fact, the football upright. So it'll be a goal kick in favor of Cambridge FC as we are in the first minute of added time. There's the keeper coming out, and this could be serious, and in fact it is a red card on the Borough keeper.
Red card issued to the Borough
Liam
Janicki
Zeballos, who came out and tripped up the Cambridge player right at the edge of the box. It is not a penalty. It was in fact outside the area. So it'll be a free kick in favor of Cambridge, but the more troubling sign for the Borough is that they are going to be down to 10 men for the remainder of this match. The referee has come over to the sideline to confer with the fourth official. Meanwhile, the Borough FC coach, Zico Moratti, arms extended, wondering why this call was given, and the referee indicates to the goalkeeper he has to leave the field of play. So now, as was the case with Cambridge just moments ago, the Borough will have to replace their goalkeeper, not for injury, but because of a red card. But an outfield player will have to come off in order for the goalkeeper to come on. So it's going to be James Karlovchech who will come on for the Borough FC, and the player being sacrificed is Di Bueno, number 14. But the more pressing issue right now is this free kick for Cambridge. To the back post, and it is over the head of the Cambridge player. That came off of
coming out of the game,
Nicholas
number 14, Santino Dubino.
And Tolcic.
Coming into the game, number 22, James Karlovchech.
So both backup keepers into the match. That's a rarity, I would suggest, as both substitutions made in the latter moments of the first half. Borough continue to hold a 2-1 lead as we're deep into added time now. There have already been 4 minutes of added time play, and now the referee brings the first half to a close. So plenty of fireworks, 3 goals, a sending off, but at halftime from Birchmount Stadium here in Scarborough, it is Borough FC 2, Cambridge United 1.
And the halftime score is Borough FC 2, Cambridge 1.
Look, baby, this is simple, you can't see. With me, with a P.I. I don't know what you heard about me. Can't get it out of me. I'm better like no birds you can't see. Then I'm on P.I. I don't know what you heard about me. Can't get it out of me. I'm better like no birds you can't see. Then I'm on P.I. I'm not my money, you see. Girl, you can holler at me. If you fucking with me, I'm on it. Now what you see on TV, I'm gathering like a crazy. Head full of hair, I'm a P.I. Come get money with me. If you give me a see, I feel so deep. With a P.I. rolling my days with me. You can watch the TV. Let's see them off here, I'm a P.I. Girl, we could talk to champagne and we could have a bar. We could do for the good like if we could have it all. We could get this bird girl and take them all. If everything needs to one, I'm the one you should call. I'll be there to pick it up if ever you should fall. If you got problems like a stop, let me get it small. That I'm a you can with it down. I'm a friend, your father, and confidant. I don't know what you heard about me. Can't get it out of me. I'm better like no birds you can't see. Then I'm on I don't know what you heard about me. Can't get it out of me. I'm better like no birds you can't see. Then I'm on I told you before, I stick with the tools. I keep a million, some brains, and some jewels. I holla at them till I got a bit confused. She got no pain less, me I got the baby shoes. I'm shopping for the jewels, and it's coming in cheaper. Man, it's so you can have it when I'm done with people. Man, come and go, hey, wiping up. You say I'm sleeping, you ain't got to keep it on the low. You gon' be out here stripping in the street. Come on, then you get your now leave my partner, you always come with my brain. The last see this whip with stitches in my head. Get your partner pocket, I put a change on it. Cause I need 4 TVs and AMGs on the sets. Make the big rich. I ain't paying. Get your dick. I don't know what you heard about me. Can't get it out of me. You gotta let no birds you can't see. Then I'm on I don't know what you heard about me. Can't get it out of me. I gotta let no birds you can't see. Then I'm on we don't say you know what I'm saying. We don't say you don't know. We don't say you know what we say. Yo, what's up? We don't say you get what you we say. Don't break the show. Don't stop playing it. Rolling the ball. No, we talk about coming in. We talk about real damn fast. You got niggas ready to move before y'all can't say it. You got to steady say it. This is a steady game. It's one time. One time. We don't even know what time means. One time. We don't pressure. One time.
Borough fans, we ask you to please turn your attention to the track as we celebrate an incredible achievement from our youth development club, Dutch Connections FC. Over the August-long weekend, both our 2015 boys and our 2017 squads traveled to compete at the prestigious Borough Challenge, and what a statement they made. The 2017 boys were unstoppable with a perfect 4-0 round-robin record. They had an outstanding goal difference of +14, and then the lads faced Prime FC in the final and put on a fantastic display of football, earning themselves the title of champions. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big round of applause for Sam, Nathaniel, Max, Paul, Henry, Jacob, August, Luca, Oliver, Mario, Emmett, and Kai. Congratulations, boys, and congratulations to Dutch Connections FC. Ladies and gentlemen, after tonight's match, the last last home match for the 2026 season, the beer garden will remain open for 1 hour after the final whistle. Be sure to check out the Borough FC's website at www.boroughfc.com, powered by Squarespace. You can also stay connected to the Borough FC on social media. Follow us on Instagram for all the latest updates. Ladies and gentlemen, a very special announcement and a very special guest with us here today. From Scarborough Southwest, Parthi Carnival.
Hello everyone, good evening, I'm Parthi City Councillor. It's been such a pleasure working with Andrew and his team these last 2 years, making Birchmount Park home to the Borough FC. It's been such a joy, but even a bigger joy is seeing the camaraderie, the spirit, and the Scarborough identity coming together through the Borough FC. Let's give it up for the team, the executives, the whole fan base. Thank you for making something really special. We're building a really terrific, magical place here in Scarborough with the Scarborough Shooting Stars, Borough FC, the Scarborough Spots. Let's keep giving it structure. This is the last home game. Let's win it. Let's take the second half. Of course, next Wednesday, get into the next league. We're very excited to expand and grow the Borough FC's presence here in Scarborough Southwest at Birchmount Park Stadium, and we're looking more to do more good things next year. And so thank you everyone for making such a strong and special fan base for the Borough FC. Good evening. Let's go Borough FC.
For all the latest OPL match updates, scores, stats, standings, and news updates, be sure to download the PSLC Matchday app for free from the Apple or Android app stores. Also, be sure to check out the Ontario Premier League website at www.oplsoccer.ca, powered by Comment. You can also stay connected to the OPL on social media. Follow the OPL on Instagram, X, Threads, YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook. Also, be sure to subscribe to the OPL TV on YouTube to view full matches, highlights, and feature stories throughout the 2026 season.
I missed it. I went to the washroom. This is on YouTube.
She say, do you love me? I tell her only partly. I only love my bed and my mom. I'm sorry. 50 dub, I even got it tatted on me. 81, that bring the crushes to the party. Hey, you know me. Turn the 02 into the 03. Without 40 Ollie, do you know me? Imagine if I never met the broskies. God's plan. God's plan. I can't do this on my own. Someone watching close. I've been missing Scarlet Road. My
We would once again like to acknowledge the following club partners for the generous support. Go Capital, Don Volkswagen, the official transportation provider of the Borough FC. Canadian Tire, Lost Craft, the official craft beer of the Borough FC. Dutch Connections FC, MV Drywall. Bodega, our official home gathering place where food, sport, and community come together. Simplicity, Ontario Container Transport. Riches Group Remax. Specialty Sports Supplies. Macron, the official jersey supplier of the Borough FC. And the Toronto Zoo, the Borough FC's community partner. We'd also like to acknowledge the following league partners. The Cruyff Institute, educating the future leaders of the soccer industry. Gatorade, rehydrate, replenish, refuel. One Soccer is the home of soccer in Canada. Follow your favorite OPL alumni as they compete in the Canadian Premier League, the Tennis Canadian Championship, and with the Canadian national teams. Now exclusively on One Soccer.
Welcome back to Birchmount Stadium in Scarborough. We are at halftime of today's Ontario Premier League 2 men's match with the score Borough FC 2, Cambridge United 1. The teams making their way back onto the pitch. And let's take a moment to thank the partners of the Ontario Premier League, the Cruyff Institute, educating the future leaders of the soccer industry. Gatorade, rehydrate, replenish, refuel. One Soccer, the home of soccer in Canada. Follow your favorite OPL alumni as they compete in the Canadian Premier League, the TELUS Canadian Championship, and with our Canadian national teams, all exclusively on One Soccer. MSA, Major Sports Analysis, delivering the data behind the game. Every men's and women's OPL match is powered by MSA Insights, with performance features and data-driven spotlights shared across OPL and club social media channels. Voight is the official ball of the Canadian Premier League and the preferred match ball of the Ontario Premier League. Hummel, the official apparel supplier of the OPL. The Canadian Premier League, our game, our country, our league, and Ontario soccer, encouraging us all to play, inspire, and unite. So the clubs have switched ends. Visitors Cambridge United in their light blue uniforms, now playing from right to left on your screen, defending the goal to your right. Borough FC in their green third kit, defending the goal to your left. And just to bring you up to date, for those that joined us late or just joining us now, the Borough had goals from Nigel Buckley in the 28th minute and the 36th minute. In between, there was a goal from Cambridge United off the foot of Nicholas Antolcic. But the more significant event happened right at the end of the first half, in stoppage time, when Borough keeper Liam Janiki Zabayos was sent off for a foul, and the Borough FC, as a result, will be playing the entirety of the second half with 10 men. The backup keeper, in fact, backup keepers on both teams are in the game right now, because just before the sending off, The Cambridge United keeper, Predrag Jovicic, had to leave due to injury, and he was replaced by James Ramsey. And then, of course, as the Borough keeper was sent off, he was replaced by backup keeper James Karlovcic. So we have two young keepers into the match for both sides now, and we'll see what kind of impact both will have on their teams, but more significantly, what impact will the red card have on the Borough, who are down a man as of the period of stoppage time in the first half. Foul committed there by the Cambridge player who trips over top of the fallen Borough player. Seems to be Gabriel DeRogan. Azeredo across for Buckley. Francis ahead to DeRogan, and he's tripped up again, this time by Elliot Dell, number 77. So it'll be a free kick to the Borough FC. See what type of tactical adjustment the coach for the Borough, Zico Murati, has done. This is Tariq Muhammad with the free kick. Ball swung into the box. It's headed off and out for a corner. And if I'm not mistaken, it's the Borough FC's first corner of the game. It comes early in the second half. Coming forward is Cambridge, and then ambitious ball played ahead and out of touch. Throw in to Azeredo. Spence dispossessed. It's played back to Dell. Long ball intercepted there by Francis and picked off by the Cambridge player. And then he's dispossessed by Francis once again. And a clearance there from Cambridge number 20, Patrick Brousseau. Spence, DeRogan, and he'll go back to Francis. Across here on the near side for Azeredo. Pass ahead to Katsoris. Good ball control from the Borough FC. The shot from Buckley comes off the Cambridge player, and a corner kick for the Borough from the near side now. Taken short, crossed in, headed away. DeRogan comes under it. And the clearance from the Cambridge defender for a throw-in for the Borough, deep in the defensive zone. 5 minutes into the second half. Borough FC 2, Cambridge United 1. I'm Alf DeBlasis. Thank you very much for joining us on our OPL Match of the Week here on the Ontario Premier League YouTube channel. Azeredo just can't keep it in play. Throw in quickly taken, flicked on by Antolcic. That's Nicholas Antolcic, who has the only goal of the game for Cambridge. He is the team leading scorer now with 9 goals. And Nigel Buckley is not only his team's leading scorer, but the OPL 2 division leading scorer with 20 goals on the season now. That's offside. If you were with us for the pregame and through the course of the first half, you know how significant this match is, because both of these teams are tied for 4th place in OPL 2. A win for either one of these teams would vault them into 3rd place ahead of Waterloo and just behind Masters FA, which would set up a thrilling finale to the season next week. In fact, the Borough FC plays midweek. They play their final game at North Mississauga on Wednesday. Meanwhile, Cambridge plays next Sunday at home against Hamilton United. And we'll see at that point in time, as Cambridge coming in, a break, good chance, and it came off the Cambridge player last, so it'll be a goal kick in favor of the Borough FC. As we mentioned in pregame, the top team in the division will advance automatically to OPL 1, while the 2nd place team in OPL 2 will face a 1-game playoff with the 2nd to last place team in OPL 1. A promotion relegation playoff match that will be played at the end of the month, on the last weekend of the month of August, to determine whether there will be two new teams in OPL 1 next season, or one only. In the 10th minute of the second half, the Borough FC 2, Cambridge United 1, and just a reminder, the Borough FC is playing the remainder of the game with 10 men because of the sending off of their starting goalkeeper, as the keeper you see there, number 22, is the substitute James Karlovchuk, who came into the match during stoppage time of that first half, as the starting keeper Liam Janikidzebayos committed a foul, a red card offense, and was sent off at the end of the first half. See what kind of resistance the Borough FC can put up as Cambridge comes forward now. Great moves and a terrific goal scored by Cambridge United to equalize once again. That coming in the 56th minute. And the goal scorer is number 16, Kyler Monterosso. So we're all level once again at Birchmount Stadium. It's 2-2. Monterosso, the goal scorer, leaving it there for Tristan Greenidge. Heimbecker. Brousseau plays it forward. It's intercepted. Tariq Mohammed tried to turn with it. The Cambridge player stumbled, but there was a foul committed. And he's given it away. Traore ahead to Buckley. And a trip. And the referee has pulled the yellow card. Sure who he's going to show it to as the two teams become embroiled in a bit of a shoving match. And cooler heads are prevailing as players are drawn away. But there are two players, a player from each team on the ground. One of them is the Cambridge captain, Nicholas Antolcic, who gets up to his feet slowly. I think the yellow card is going to him. Or is it to Francis of the Borough, as it is Cambridge, in fact, being awarded the free kick. And just to confirm, the second goal was officially credited to Nigel Buckley. There was a deflection on the shot, but Buckley has been credited with the goal, so he does have 2 on the day, 20 on the season. As Cambridge coming forward, again, a good tackle there from Jacob Azeredo. Cambridge with the shot at the near side. Long clearance ahead for the Borough player, sent back the other way, and it's just a case of keeper to keeper now as it bounds into the arms of
Number 6,
Pharrell
Francis in the 58th minute of the match.
It was, in fact, Pharrell Francis who was shown the yellow card. So that's 3 players in the book for Borough FC now. 2 on yellows, Buckley and Francis, and 1, of course, the red card showed to the goalkeeper, Janiki Zabayos. We have a Cambridge player dealing with cramps. Called to provide some assistance. And while we have a moment, we'll bring you up to date on the other match being played at this moment in Guelph, where Hamilton United is leading Guelph United by a score of 2-0. And they are also into the second half of the match. That result, if it stands, would put Hamilton United level with FC London at the bottom of OPL 2, each on 16 points. And of course, the bottom team in the division is relegated to OPL 3. But it's 2-2 here, just beyond the hour mark. Hope you're enjoying this OPL 2 match of the week on the Ontario Premier League YouTube channel. I'm Alf DeBlasis. Thank you for joining us on a pleasant evening tonight in Scarborough. Azeredo trying to get to the ball first, but it comes off the Borough player last, so it'll be a throw-in to Cambridge United. Quickly taken. Katsoris. And it's offside against Cambridge. Soris going up for it in the air. Traore out wide to Mohammed. Tariq Mohammed back to Traore, trying to cut it inside, and he's dispossessed. Nice step up there, and the shot is over top of the goal, off the foot of Jaje Traore. Seems that the Borough FC keeper, the substitute keeper, James Karlovcic, has an issue. And this could be of some concern, because I'm not sure that there is a designated third goalkeeper on the Borough FC bench. That will be something for Coach Zico Moratti to grapple with, if in fact he needs to replace his substitute keeper, who's being worked on by the trainer. Appears to be his right leg in some discomfort. Again, just to bring everyone up to date, Nigel Buckley put the Borough ahead in the 28th minute. Nicholas Antolcic tied it for Cambridge 5 minutes later. Then within 3 minutes, Buckley had put Borough back on top. And just about 8 minutes ago, in the 56th minute, Kyler Monterosso has equalized once again for Cambridge United, and it looks like James Karlovcic is okay to continue, and that will be a relief to head coach Zico Moratti. Who has some interesting choices on the bench in terms of bringing impact players onto the field, as They are playing with a one-man deficit, but they do have a veteran like Victor Munoz who can come in. Certainly a player like
Matthew Fisher.
And I was just about to say Matthew Fisher, and he is in fact into the game for the Borough FC. So Matthew Fisher, number 20 for the Borough FC, has entered the game. And that's him with the blonde hair, who's just won the ball. Played ahead by Azeredo, and it'll be ushered across the end line by the Cambridge United defender. So yes, Matthew Fisher, one of the Borough coach's obvious choices on the bench, is into the match now in the 65th minute. Mistaken, it was Pharrell Francis to make way for him. So Zico Moratti sacrificing a defending player for a bit of a more advanced attacking player, although Fisher seems to be playing the right wing-back position at the moment. Provide a little more width for the Borough FC as this ball is played way over the head of the Cambridge player here. That's Noah Medeiros. Apologies, Adam Shake. Jerogan ahead to Fisher. Good ball ahead for Buckley. He's in past the defense. That ball came off the keeper, who was well beyond the penalty area. But luckily for him, it touched his chest, not an arm. And here's Cambridge down the other end. Across, great save, another chance, and a good block from the Borough defender, Azeredo, and it results in a corner kick for Cambridge. So action at both ends as the intensity and the pace is certainly picked up here in the second half. See who will come over to the corner flag to take the corner kick, and it is Antolcic. That's Nicholas Antolcic, the Cambridge captain, to take charge of this set piece. Will be an outswinger into the middle of the box. It's headed and just off the mark. Totally uncovered at the back post. There was Heimbecker. About the fact that Callum Heimbecker has been recognized by the Ontario Premier League as the one of the league's men's 3 stars of the month of July. 21-year-old central defender who has had a solid game on the back line for Cambridge once again. Medeiros being out hustled there, and he takes a player to ground, and there's some scuffling going on now, and the referee has to be quick to part the players because this could result in something more sinister. But there was definitely a takedown from the Cambridge United player beyond the touchline. We'll see what the result of this is as the referee is having a word with his assistant on the far touchline. But it was Tariq Mohammed who was dragged down. The indication is that Well, the yellow card is being shown to a Borough defender. I'm not sure it's Mohammed, it's someone else.
Yellow card issued to the Borough FC in the 70th minute.
So it appears that Jaje Traore has been booked. And so he becomes the 4th player to go into the referee's book. 3rd caution. But the result is a free kick in favor of the Borough. Fisher heads it on. It's won by the Cambridge defender and cleared. Can it be kept in play? And the result is a throw-in to Borough. Fisher, nice flick on, but first to it is the Cambridge player. This is Sheikh, number 11. Low cross, cleared, and a corner once again for Cambridge United. Less than 20 minutes to play now. The Borough 2, Cambridge United 2. 3rd corner of the match to Cambridge. In swinging corner, back post, tipped away by the keeper, and the clearance from the Borough FC. Karlovcic did well there just to get a paw on that in-swinging corner. Jarogan just impeding the Cambridge player enough for the ball to go back to the keeper, who sends it downfield in the direction of Buckley. Played away by Dell. Over to the near side for Sheikh. Elliot Dell, return pass to Sheikh. Has some space here on the left wing. The cross comes in, back post, headed out. Traore is fouled, and I think the referee has indicated there was an earlier foul on a Borough player who appears to be in quite a bit of discomfort, holding his left leg. It's been a bit of a heated battle, particularly here in the second half. We're approaching the final quarter hour. Borough FC 2, Cambridge United 2. Remember, a draw just will not be good enough for either one of these teams. They have to win outright in order to stay in contention for promotion. Fisher heads it on. Once again, the Cambridge United backline clears. Malai has to scamper back, gets the ball back to the keeper. It's a return pass from Karlovcic. Buckley collects, sends it out wide to Fisher, and it's well beyond him. Throw in to Cambridge United. Rogan just guiding the ball out of touch. Traore to Rogan. It's picked off by the Cambridge player trying to muscle his way into the box. It's cleared by the Borough defense. Heimbecker. It's out by Greenidge. Here's a first-time shot, and it's well saved by the keeper. Off the foot of the captain, Nicholas Antolcic, who already has a goal for the visitors today. Elliot Dell. Cutting into the box, the play in front, and there is the third goal for Cambridge United, who have the first lead of the game, and it is number 21, if I'm not mistaken, Luca Romano. That goal coming in the 77th minute, and the visitors are in the lead in the latter stages of the match. It is in fact Luca Romano with the goal for Cambridge United. Well set up. And in the end, it was more than just a simple tap-in. Needed to be on target, on frame, and it needed to be accurate. And so, what can Borough FC do to claw their way back into this match? It's the first time they've been down all game. They've had the lead twice. They were caught twice, and now the visiting team is ahead by a goal. This will be a corner kick in favor of the Borough, their third of the match. There's a substitution taking place as the Borough will remove Tariq Mohammed from the match. And it is Alex Garibo coming in. Corner comes in, headed away by the Cambridge
Substitution for the Borough
player Romano.
Exiting the game, number 3, Tariq Mohammed. Coming into the game, number 12, Alex Garibo.
Throw in, headed away, headed out, cleared out. And there's a challenge there from Rogan. So throw in favor of Cambridge United. Adam Shake will leave it for Tristan Greenidge to shake. Put out of play once again by the Borough. Just a little over 10 minutes to play now. Cambridge has its first lead of the match, 3-2 now. The visitors ahead. Spence flicks it in the air. Buckley trying to come down with it in a challenge there with Evan Antolcic. things are getting testy once again. The Cambridge player there kicking the ball right at the Borough FC bench. And there is a yellow card shown to the Cambridge player.
Yellow card issues to Cambridge United in the 80th minute.
And that's the first caution of the game to the visiting team, and it is to Noah Medeiros. So 4 Borough players in the book, 1 Cambridge player in the referee's book now, as we are into the final 10 minutes of this match. And another substitution for the Borough FC. Jordan Spence is leaving the game, and that is trying to identify the Borough player that's just come in, but it's definitely Spence who makes way. It is Alex Garibo. Alex Garibo was the previous substitution. We'll bring that up to date for you in a moment. But it is Cambridge's throw-in from the near side. Adam Shake gets the return pass. Tackle from DeRogan to win the ball, but he's given it away. Played out wide. And now all the way back to the keeper, James Ramsby. Sends it right back upfield. Adam Shake is in an offside position. The assistant referee's flag goes up quickly. So we can tell you that the player coming on for Borough FC is number 9, Cosmo Alexander. So just hesitated for a minute because he was listed as number 4 last week, but he does wear the number 9 tonight. So he is on for Jordan Spence as the target man up front for Borough. Meanwhile, we notice that Cambridge was issued a second yellow card to Nicholas Antolcic, who has been substituted in any case by Alex Amaral. Sliding tackle there, and the ball was won by Cambridge as DeRogan went to ground. There's been another substitution for the Borough. Lucas Negri is into the game. He's wearing number 18 in place of Jaje Traore. Less than 5 minutes to play now. Cambridge United holding on to a 3-2 lead here in Scarborough. Coming forward there is Evan Antolchis. The cross is sent back across and cleared away by DeRogan. And Buckley is going to start a counterattack for the Borough FC at the halfway line. Nice move by Buckley. Still Buckley in possession. Still Buckley, and he's upended. And that is definitely a yellow card to the Cambridge player. And once again, that draws a crowd as Nigel Buckley was upended. Now it appears that the Cambridge player has been hurt in that tackle, and it seems to be a serious injury. The Cambridge players are reacting towards their bench. The trainer is out looking at the injured player now, and some of the Cambridge players putting their hands to their heads. We won't speculate on the severity of the injury, but it does appear to be a serious one, as one of the players is quickly bringing out a stabilizing apparatus for the leg. It's a terrible sight as the Cambridge player came across to challenge Nigel Buckley, who had gone on a terrific solo run, and in the end his injury appears to be a very serious one, as both teams are venturing over to their benches. At least the Borough FC is. Many of the Cambridge players are circling around the injured player, and this will of course result in a very lengthy delay, as Cambridge players are getting a bit testy with each other.
Stay clear of the track at all times. Everyone off the track, please.
We obviously don't want to speculate on the severity of the injury to the Cambridge player, but considering the length of time that he's been on the field, and trainer has been out for a while now, and being assisted by another member of the Cambridge personnel and a number of players, they're trying to reassure the injured player, keep his spirits up. But it's been a highly competitive match, and just as a reminder, Borough had taken the lead in the 28th minute on a goal by Nigel Buckley, his first of two on the day. Nicholas Antolchich tied it in the 33rd minute. Buckley put Borough ahead once again in the 36th minute. And that's how the first half ended, 2-1 in favor of the Borough. But the key moment of that match, or the first half, was the red card to the Borough FC keeper, Liam Janiki Zabayos. And as a result, in the second half, Cambridge came alive, scoring twice. Kyler Monterosso in the 56th minute, Luca Romano in the 77th minute, and that's where we stand, with Cambridge ahead by 3-2. But there is a lengthy delay right now, as is being dealt with. I'm not sure if there is a medical team on site at Birchmount Stadium, but he's going to require a stretcher and certainly an ambulance. The hometown DJ just adding a bit of levity to the situation, playing some music to keep the crowd entertained, but certainly our thoughts are with the Cambridge player.
It is not over, but this is just a temporary stop in the meantime.
The referee still has the yellow card in hand, and he's now shown it to the Cambridge player. Fortunate set of circumstances. He has a serious injury, and he goes into the referee's book. But, now he's being raised ever so carefully and being helped off the field of play, and the crowd here at Birchmount Stadium showing their appreciation with applause. He's in terrible state, as you can notice, as he is taken off the field of play to be tended to, and we can only hope that he will get the medical treatment that he requires. The clock has reached the 90-minute mark, but we had at a minimum about 5 minutes of regular time to play, and then certainly added time yet to be shown, and it will be a significant amount. But as a result, we have a free kick in favor of the Borough, which will be taken now. It's into the box, headed out, and Cambridge just sends it back downfield, where it's sent right upfield once again by the Borough keeper. And again, a long ball forward. It will be handled by James Karlovcic. And in fact, he's going to try to guide it across the touchline, and he does. Seems to be gingerly running back to his goal area. Might have been stepped on by the Cambridge player. Here's DeRogan. Shove on the back of the Cambridge player, Nigabora. So it's a free kick to be taken by Adam Sheikh. So we understand that the fourth official has shown that there will be a minimum of 9 minutes of added time. So 9 minutes still to play in this match, with Cambridge ahead 3-2. Rogan challenging for it. And once again, Cambridge just content to send it downfield. And now there's another Cambridge player that goes to ground. In their back line, as the keeper James Ramsey has come over to provide some reassurance and help him to his feet. Throw-in taken by the Borough, and they've got to step up the pace now if they want that equalizer, because this result, if it stands, will vault Cambridge into 3rd place in OPL 2, and it will leave the Borough behind and certainly not in any position to contend for promotion with only 1 game left to play. Another Borough player going to ground.
Yellow card issued
Right
to
in
Cambridge
front
United.
of the bench area. Free kick to be taken by the Borough FC, right at the halfway stripe. Played short to the keeper. Back again. Played to the top of the box and headed away. Katsouris has to scramble back. Played to Karlovcic. Chip pass ahead. And it's controlled by Cambridge, then put out of play by the Borough players. So it's a goal kick in favor of Cambridge United. We should be about halfway to those 9 minutes now. Ramsey downfield, flicked on. Chance here for Cambridge once again. Nibagora goes to ground and he wins the free kick right near the corner flag. And Cambridge is just going to try to eat up as much time as possible before putting this back in play. It's taken. The cross comes in, it's headed on, and it's an easy collect there for Karlovcic, who gets it restarted quickly. Long ball forward towards Buckley, who's wearing the captain's armband now. Again, the ball is played ahead to Nibagora, tripped up by Jarogan. Free kick once again to Cambridge. Adam Sheikh to take charge of this set piece, or is he going to defer? No, he takes a short pass. Sheikh trying to get by the Borough player, keep it in play, just going to take it to the corner flag, use up some more time. The Borough trying to gain possession, they do finally. Sent downfield and headed right back. And there is a foul, and I believe a penalty being called against the Borough FC, and a yellow card is shown to the Borough number 24, Michelangelo Garibo. And the result is a penalty kick for the visiting team, and this would just about seal the result for Cambridge United. We're in the dying seconds of stoppage time. And there is a save! Karlovcic keeping the Borough's hopes alive with the save on the penalty kick. The home team trying to muster up another equalizer. Coming forward, it's put out of play. Throw in, and they've got to put this long into the box. Trying to find an equalizing goal. Sent out once again. Scramble back to collect. Garibo. Opportunity for Buckley. It's cleared out of play once again. Throw in. Albert Malay to put it back in. I believe it's a throw in to Borough. It is. Matthew Fisher to put it back into play. Borough just has to step up the pace. Very little time left. Another challenge there from a Borough player, and the Cambridge players all coming across.
Yellow card issued to the Borough SC in the 102nd minute of the match.
And it's just at a point now where every challenge draws a crowd. Cannot be much time left in this match. The result is a free kick for Cambridge. Sent downfield by Ramsey. Flicked on. The Borough trying to corral the ball, and that is the final whistle. And Cambridge FC, Cambridge United, who came back